So if I press the left trigger, see?
Get ready.
And for this video, I'm gonna show you how to key map the motion sensor for Warzone Mobile using Flydigi Apex 2. So you can also use Flydigi Vader 1, 2, 3, 4 or Flydigi Apex or Flydigi Apex 1, 3, and 4 or any Flydigi gamepad. So because they're using the same application. If you want to key map the motion sensor of the Flydigi gamepads, you need to make sure that the button for fire and the scope is on the left side of the screen. So we will be using this to key map, and let's put the scope here. It's important for key mapping the motion sensor for Flydigi gamepads. So open Flydigi app, let's make new. Of course, the left stick will be our movement, right stick will be the movement of our sight, and make sure the right stick will be on perspective. Confirm, and left trigger should be on our scope, should be click normal. Confirm, and let's add another left trigger. Always put this on the right side of the screen and avoid overlapping buttons. So open, double click left trigger, choose FPS, so it will be our scope, sensing view, and this will be the sensitivity for our motion sensor. Confirm, always put this on the right side of the screen and avoid overlapping buttons. Save, make any file name you want. Confirm, and if we press and hold the left trigger, see what I mean? So by the way, if you're using gamepad, it's much better if the aim down sight behavior should be hold. So these settings depends on you. So if I press and hold the left trigger and move the mouse, that happens.
So if I press the left trigger, see?
So let's now key map the fire, the fire button. So for the fire button, open Flydigi app, edit, right trigger is our fire button. Put this on here. Always put the right trigger on the left shooting icon or the left fire icon. Double click this and make sure it's click normal. Continue. Make another right button. Put this on the right side of the screen and make sure don't overlap buttons. Overlapping is this, putting one button on top of another button. So you should avoid that. So right trigger, double press this, choose FPS and choose auxiliary shoot. This auxiliary shoot is the recoil sensitivity, so I'll show you that later. So, and this will be the sensitivity of the motion sensor. So if I press on the right trigger, press and hold the right trigger,
and I press the right trigger, see?
This is the right trigger. If I make this auxiliary shoot 0, confirm. If I press on the right trigger, there's a recoil. If I make this max 40, confirm, it will go downward. So adjust it to your preferred recoil sensitivity. Let's make this 4. See? Let's go. Make sure that the fire icon and the scope icon is at the left side of the screen. Let's proceed now to the throwables. So for the throwables, so this is the throwables. So if we click on that, go to variants, I suggest that you choose direct throw. So you only use one button for that. So apply, done. So now you can use any buttons that you want for our throwables. So let's try. So let's now key map our throwables. Say letter Z, put this on here. It should be click normal, and put another Z, put this anywhere on the right side of the screen and avoid overlapping buttons. Double click this, choose FPS sensing view, make this is the sensitivity for motion sensor. So it's up to you what sensitivity value you want, and this will be the sensitivity for right stick. Confirm, save. So if I press and hold the letter Z for grenade and move around the grenade and release, that happens.
So for grenades, this is the grenade. Press and hold, and you can do it like this.
Grenade out!
Let's do it again. Press and hold the letter Z. Release.
Grenade out!
See?
So for another key mapping of motion sensor, so this will be the on and off motion sensor. So this is optional, but it's up to you if you want to do it. And Flydigi app, edit. So choose the buttons that you want for this motion sensor. So I'll be using M1. Put this on the right side of the screen, it's very important. Double click this, choose FPS sensing view. This is the sensitivity for motion sensor, so I like it at 20. Confirm, save. So if you press and hold the M1, see, you can enable the motion sensor. The motion sensor stops.
This is the M1. If I press this, if I press and hold this, see, so let's press and hold the M1, see,
so there's another behavior. So if you make the M1, if you choose the somatosensory normally open, and this is the sensitivity for it, for the motion sensor, confirm. So if you press once the M1, it enables the motion sensor, and if you press it again, it disables the motion sensor.
so if we press this M1 once, it enables the gyroscope, see. So if we press this once again, it disables the gyroscope. We press it once, enable the gyroscope, and if we press it again, it disables the gyroscope. So let's press the M1 here. Let's press this once, and it enables the motion sensor, see. And if we press that again, it disables the motion sensor. So there you go for the on and off of the motion sensor.
The motion sensor of Flydigi is only at 30 FPS, and it was designed like that by the Flydigi company. So it's not that 60 FPS smooth, but only at 30 FPS. So there you go for the key mapping of the motion sensor of the Flydigi Apex 2. You can also use different Flydigi gamepads like Vader 1234, Apex 1234, or any other Flydigi gamepads. So I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you learned something from this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe for more video tutorials just like this one, key mapping tutorials, gaming tutorials, reviews, and other contents. So that's all, and see you in my next video.
Get ready.